Chapter 4, Adding Physics and Getting Started with Coding. So in this chapter we will discuss about adding physics, that is rigid body 2D and box collider, etc. And getting started with coding, that means we are using C hash language here. So that is about getting started with coding. At this point you now have a world that is starting to look a little bit like a conventional computer game. So at this point we have seen basics of Unity, and at this point we have used square box also. That means at this point you have a world that is starting to look like a little bit of conventional computer game level. So by adding tiles, etc., we can create a game. Now in this chapter we are going to make it play like a conventional computer game level by adding some basic physics. So by adding some basic physics, that means gravity, we are adding to character. So that is basic of physics. And movement. So movement is basically we are moving a character. For example, we were using that square. So that square will be run forward or backwards or walk forward or jump, etc. So that is movement. For this you are going to be trying your hand at coding for the first time. Good luck. So we will need coding for this. So good luck. So we have a tiled sprites that have a grassy pattern, and to mix things up a little, I have also created a sprite to represent the ground underneath the grass. So we have created, so we can create different patterns like grass, then soil, etc. Soil tiles, then grass tiles. This is for 2D game actually. So 2D game is less complex than 3D game because it do not have a Z axis. We have only X and Y axis here with my level design. Now we are going to do something even more exciting. Create a game character and drop him into our world. So we are creating a game character and we will call it Squarey, or we can use any character and drop in into our world. Means this character will have some special abilities like walking, moving, etc. And all other game objects which are soil, etc. will not walk, and this character only will have movement. So that is why we are calling him a game character. And drop him into our world means we are putting it into our uh, putting him along with other game objects. Now we are going to make a simple character. So simple character means um, a drawing, simple drawing. So that will be our character. We can use complex stuff later on. Sprites we possibly can, which would be another square. In the interest of making things a bit more exciting, we will give him eyes. So we are drawing eyes on him. So you can use any character or any photograph of a cat, dog, etc. So that will be our character. Squarey can be any size you like, but for simplicity, I recommend keeping the same dimensions as you used for ground tiles. So squarey can be any size. That means 50 by 50 pixels. Then according to grid size, so it can be any size. But for simplicity, I recommend keeping the same dimensions as you use for ground.